Is the Legend of Zelda going to be an R-rated movie? You think?
Absolutely not.
No, God,
No.
At least we got it. Can we at least get PG-13?
No. This is probably it will be a YA movie.
Okay, it has to be. At least
this is how this is going to roll out. Okay, it's going to be
Yeah.
the two of them working together, and they'll have friends, and they'll whatever. This is completely YA fodder.
I just hope they bring Tingle in there.
Oh my lord!
Sure.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Hair of the Dogcast. My name is Stoy, and alongside me is Andre.
Hello. It's been a minute.
And Luigi. Luigi, I'm sorry if I made you upset with that comment.
No. Hi, I'm a 13-year-old who solves puzzles.
Okay.
It's made for YA. Like, come on.
Yes.
Is the Maze Runner guy doing this?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Come on. This will be like a YA novel series.
I
think that's how they're going to approach it.
They're going to try to sneak an F word in, maybe.
just sprinkle it in at a random point.
Right, yeah. Ganondorf dies. He's like, fuck.
Yeah. We get one.
We get one in each PG-13 movie.
Fuck.
Link, they took the princess. Fuck, not again.
Just fuck you, fairies.
Yeah. Fuck you, Navi. God damn it.
Hey, listen.
Yeah. So we're a part of the Dogcast Network, so be sure to check out the slate of our entire lineup of shows on our network, like Zombie Dogs, a Resident Evil podcast, Popcorn Dogs, a movie podcast, and Retro XP, a retro video game podcast. Also, Raw Dogs is on there, kind of more deep dive, long form episodes about specific content. Some interesting stuff out there. If you want to access this bonus content and episodes from these other shows, be sure to check out patreon.com/hairofthedogcast and consider becoming a patron to help out the network. And just to remind you guys that sometimes games get good after you play it for 30 hours, like Crimson Desert, apparently.
Okay.
I can't sound that.
Yeah. I don't know. Have any of you guys played this game?
No,
but
30's a bit much too.
Yeah, I've heard the discourse, like where people are saying, like, it just gets good after like hour 10 or hour 20. I'm like, okay.
10's okay. I can deal with a 10-hour one. Especially if I know, like, okay, what's like that was Elden Ring for me. It took me about 10 hours to be like, okay, this is great. Like, I know what I'm doing here now. I know, like, I can survive here.
It's when you stop just getting shit kicked by everything.
Yeah, or just like understand for like the first time you play it, like to understand how to kick other things shit in without dying. Like figuring out the ways that are comfortable for you. The horse helps so much. But yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Ogre Battle is another game that's one of my favorites, but like it takes like 10 hours the first time you play it to like get what it wants from you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a tough ask for people, but I always am like, play that fucking game.
Yeah. I tell that about the Mass Effect trilogy because a lot of people that get into it for the first time, the first Mass Effect is kind of rough. A little rough around the edges,
I've heard
especially with the combat.
Yeah.
I've heard
especially with the combat.
I tried, but I also didn't, like I had access to it for like a week, and I tried to get as far into it as I could. I did not get to the cool shit.
Yeah. And that's the problem because like, there's good character development, there's good story, there's good, interactions, good choices. And obviously once you get to 2, it's so much better than the first one that it's like, that's when people really started to kind of really fall in love with it. But getting through the first one's a tough ask for some people. So
tell us about Crimson Desert. Are we going to talk about Crimson Desert, I guess, later then?
I have not played Crimson Desert. I just I just thought the discourse around it was interesting. Yeah. I mean, I know a couple people that have played it and love it, but also see it as the most bare bones fantasy RPG that you can get out there right now.
Which is so interesting because it was like promised to be like the next best thing, and it's not.
I mean, it's big.
It is.
Yeah.
I think that doesn't always mean better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I think it's maybe certain amount of cope of people who were invested in it, like talking. I've heard a lot of people like aggressively defending this game, and that always like reads as I don't know. Maybe you just want to really enjoy your purchase, but
Mhm.
having to be out there like defending the game and stuff because other people don't seem to like it as much as you do
Yeah.
is never like a good look for a game.
Hmm. Yeah. I feel like like I said, the discourse is divided. Some people like couldn't get past 10 hours. Other people said, it gets better after 10 or 12 hours.
Mm.
Um, I think there's a lot of people that have said too that it borrows so much from other games, which
Mm.
I don't see it as a bad thing because I feel like games borrow from each other all the time.
Oh yeah.
So it's a matter of like, well, this game borrowed 5 or 6 different things from 5 different games. It's like, well, cool, great, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
So long as they do it right, which I can't say one
exactly.
way or another.
Fair.
I can't say one way or another if they
Right.
do it right, but it's, you know,
And if they do it right or if it's just like, here we just copy pasted, and made
yeah,
it work,
yeah,
or,
not.
is it an interesting thing or is it just, lazy or,
I
we
wanted
don't
to put
know.
this
We don't
up.
know.
I wanted to put this news story up on the PlayStation site that apparently Sony PlayStation had to intervene on a game that was being released on their store called Gran Turismo. It was supposed to be a racing game,
What?
Okay.
similar to Gran Turismo, like a simulation racing game. But Sony stepped in, like, nah, you can't do that. So
That's
I forget what they,
it's too close.
yeah, I forget what they changed the name to, but yeah,
Probably
that
something
was,
dumb.
yeah, like car and I don't know. I forget what it was. I almost wanted to add it on there,
Car
but I was
Simulator
like, I think that would,
5000.
yeah, but
That wouldn't be in the spirit of things.
no, sure wouldn't. But I mean, let's just admit there's a lot of slop out there. I mean, try going to the Nintendo eStore
Oh
or
yeah,
the
no.
eShop. Yeah,
So it's pretty bad.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's the Wild West, if you will.
yep. A lot of hentai games out there.
And those percentages, man, will kill you.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, so the Elden Ring movie is officially a thing now.
Okay.
It's
I
happening.
Yeah, it's happening, and we got some news. We got a release date, and we got some cast. So Alex Garland has been tagged to direct the Elden Ring movie.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
I think. Oh yeah, no, I was reading ahead. He's directing the Elden Ring movie. It's coming out March 3rd, 2028, and it will star I copy pasted this directly from the article. Heartstopper breakout Kit Connor.
Man, Heartstopper. Do you remember that movie, guys? What a breakout he was.
Kit Connor. I gotta look this guy up.
Yeah, I don't know who this is or that is. I don't know
I
what
don't
that was.
know who I like. I've seen the list, and the only person I think I like legitimately know is
Nick Offerman.
yeah, that like Nick
It's
Offerman.
Nick Offerman.
And I was like,
Jonathan
cool,
Pryce is here though, and Jonathan Pryce
cool.
is like he doesn't phone things in. Like he's usually pretty on, and like I don't know. I think Jonathan Pryce is the shit. Peter
Oh yeah,
Serafinowicz.
yeah, I remember him. He was
Yeah,
he was one
he's
of the
been
bad guys in one of the James Bond movies.
yeah. He's a really good one because he's just like kind of a dick and a wuss,
Mhm.
but like he's this media mogul, and he's fucking great.
Yeah.
He's also like probably one of the better parts of the back half of Game of Thrones.
Mhm.
He's
Okay.
awful and he's great. You know,
Yeah. So besides Kit
Peter.
Connor,
Yeah, I
you
also know
got
Peter Serafinowicz and Ben Whishaw, but yeah,
okay.
uh,
Who is Ben Whishaw? Where's he from?
I thought Ben Whishaw was also in Bond movies. I think he played the new Q, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And Peter Serafinowicz has just been like British dude for the last 25 years. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he did play Q in Skyfall.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, he was the
What?
Q from Quantum onward
Right.
or
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
Q is like James Bond's like gadget guy.
Yeah, the gadget guy. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
But this time he was a young, snappy, queer guy.
Mm.
Oh, for makes sense. Q makes sense.
Bond's getting woke.
Yeah.
And we got Kaylee Spaney and
That
Tom
name
Burke.
sounds familiar. Yeah.
Okay.
What the hell does Nick Offerman look like again? I like for some reason
He getting owed, but you know.
Yeah, he was the guy from
Oh, him. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason I couldn't put like the name to a picture. Yeah, okay.
Ron Swanson.
Yeah, thank you.
Just think of this.
Yeah. I just don't know like who people are gonna be. And this is I can't remember if we all talked about it or I talked about it with friends, but like how are they gonna do this movie? Like how, like what class, which bosses, which story, which ending, which places? Like there are so many fucking options when it comes to this that I'm like, y'all really just said fuck it and we're just gonna pick the hardest game to adapt to a movie.
I know. I find it hard to imagine like how they're gonna do the set designs.
Oh God,
the art, the the skybox, everything, because everything about this game screams high fantasy.
Oh God, like especially the set pieces, like it has to be practical to tits. Like I can't see them like CGIing Limgrave the entirety of it. Like there has to be so much I think I've seen a behind the scenes photo of like a church, and I assume it's the Church of Mikola. Pardon me, any Elden Ring fans. I haven't played the game a lot. I've only seen
half the viewing or half the listener base.
I was gonna say I was most of our listener base probably.
Oh God, I pissed off.
I'm not an Elden Ring expert. You guys have more Elden Ring time than I do.
Yeah, and it's just it makes me wonder like how the hell are you gonna do like Merrick, Mikola, Radon? There's so many bosses in that game that I'm like, if you don't do them right, you'll piss off the world. B, if you do them, but don't have every detail, you're gonna piss off the world. And C, if you don't do them, then you're gonna piss. Either way, you're gonna piss off someone. So
what if it's? I mean, like, look, they've got plenty of source material to work with.
Easily, you have all the fucking source material.
And like, what if it's just we get to see, the breakup of all of the people, all of the people that had, pieces of Elden Ring, or forget, exactly how this goes. I'm sorry, half of our listener base.
I was going to say we have a wonderful Elden Ring podcast on our network.
Yeah. And like the Radon Melania fight. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to get into this too. But like, what if like that is what we get to see? We get to see like you're not walking around as
some random
tarnished. Yeah, you're not going to be a fucking tarnished. We're going to get to see like the big fuck players from the lore, maybe.
Like maybe we get
how
like
everything went down and like how everything fell apart.
Yeah, maybe we get like a prequel as to how the game started.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I would do if people paid me as a consultant for this kind of shit.
Yeah.
That's what I would tell them.
Yeah, I just...
Well, we're going to have to wait 2 years for this.
2 years? I'm out.
Yeah. Well, you got other shit to do?
2 years?
March 3rd, 2028?
No.
Probably.
I'll just sit and wait for them.
Yeah, I guess
that's Breath of the Wild's birthday.
Yeah. Also,
Switch,
there's a Call of Duty movie that's still coming out, apparently. This one's going to be coming out that same year, June 30th.
Right. We're going to take a step down in prestige, director prestige.
Yeah.
Prestige, get it?
I don't know. I was going to say, director Peter Berg, he did Patriots Day and The Kingdom.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
The Kingdom was good. Was that was the Jerusalem, the Crusades movie, right?
I think so, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
He's helming the Call of Duty adaptation, working with script co-written with Yellowstone creator Taylor Sheridan.
That is the most that is the most. So I'm sorry. I keep cutting you.
No, that's out with it. Come on.
It's the most this thing. Like we got the Yellowstone guy. Like I'm just like, yeah, absolutely. Of course you did. Like that makes perfect fuck sense. It's gonna be awful. It's gonna be awful.
He also wrote the screenplays for Sicario. I mean, I saw Sicario. That was cool.
I heard that movie was
bootlicking nonsense.
It was fine.
It's Call of Duty.
It was fine. And then Hell or High Water. I don't think I've seen that one, but
this movie is pretty much just going to be every action movie with COD characters, and that's it.
Yeah, so long as we get soap in there.
Right.
Soap, Ghost, and Price, and you know what? I'll pay. Fucking
give the people what they want.
I'll pay $10 to go see it in the movie.
Throw Nikolai in there. You know, I need a Nikolai, and then that's it. So
then they fight. They're gonna fight on a plane at some point, right?
Yes.
The movie has to end at Rust. It has to end there. It has to end at Rust, and it'll be peak cinema. If they don't do it, then I'm fucking so mad.
Oh man, that would be interesting. So apparently, what they're promising, this is Activision and Paramount are teaming up for this, promising to deliver what fans love about the iconic series, while boldly expanding the franchise to entirely new audiences.
What do they?
I don't
love?
know.
Are we gonna watch a battle
Nazi
royale?
zombies?
Or
that's what I love about the series. Nazi zombies.
Yeah, Nazi zombies. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I imagine this is gonna be modern day Call of Duty.
They're not gonna do a World War II Call of Duty. No.
Yeah.
My money
that is long gone.
My money is on they're gonna adapt Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3.
All in one?
That's my assumption is they're gonna
not all in one, but
no. But like the part do like number 4 first, and then like 2 and then 3.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Obvious. Yeah. No, I think they would be crazy if they were paying you as a consultant.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you should tell them, and they would be crazy not to listen to
that. It's either that or Ghosts. It's either one of them.
Ghosts? Really?
I like
Ghosts.
I'm sorry. I like Ghosts. Ghost Story was kind of sick.
Okay.
Ghost Story was kind of sick.
Kind of sick.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh,
Ghost Story was fucking like incomprehensibly insane. Okay,
I liked Riley the dog.
Wait, we're talking Call of Duty Ghosts. What were you talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I have seen entire like college theses on like what the fuck is this game and the story in this game. It's crazy.
What were you guys trying to do with this?
That's hilarious.
Anyway,
I don't know. People are anointed in the sand, and now they're holy warriors. And they're the ghosts.
Every COD narrator ever.
Yeah. Otherwise, we got Metro 2039. Have you guys ever played the Metro games?
I love the Metro games. I think it was. Hang on, was it Exodus? What's the second one?
Exodus was the most recent one. Yeah.
No,
where they kind of went open zone with it, or the more recent one. It was, I think, Metro. It started out with Metro 2032 and then 33, or 33 and 34. I forget.
I can't remember.
2033.
Okay, so
no. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. What's the order of them?
I thought it was
Metro Redux or that one.
Well, yeah, that was the remake that they did.
That one, I loved that. I love that one. I didn't even know like how I don't know how I started it, but I think it was like a free to play game or something. And Luigi's going to heaven. First of all, let's just seems like the Lord's taking him, but I can't remember why
I am the Lord.
Why I started it, but I started it randomly. I went in blind as hell, and I was like, "This game looks kind of fun." Beat it,
okay,
and I was like, "Holy shit, this game is so much fun!" And then I think I played part 1, and then I started part 3, and I never completed that one because that one you like spoiler alert, you like leave the Metro. You go into like the world and like the world's all gone to shit, but not exactly gone to shit. And you're on a train and everything. But part 2 is sick. Part 2 was so much fun. If you haven't played it. There's like monsters and stuff. It's cool.
There's monsters.
There's monsters in the dark.
It's cool. Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, so
it
2033.
Kind of is scary if you think about it.
Metro 2033 came out for the 360. I remember. Yeah.
I mean,
and then Metro Last Light.
Yeah.
Metro Last Light was the second one, and then we got Metro Exodus that came out in 2029. That was the one with the train.
You say 29?
2019.
I swear to God, I was like, how the fuck did it come out? What?
2029.
I was like, what?
Came out in the future.
World premiere.
We got a VR game I forgot last year, I think.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Metro Awakening.
Yeah, a random one.
I bet that studio doesn't exist anymore.
No.
Vertigo Games. I think. Yeah, I don't think they do exist anymore.
Yeah.
I know a lot of God, it's so hard to keep up with so hard to keep up. Oh no, they're still around.
Okay.
I haven't seen the trailer for the new one though.
So I think it looks good. There was a little bit more.
You look good.
Thank you. Oh jeez.
Caught him off guard with that one.
Yeah, right. No kidding. I'm like, oh boy. I saw we saw sprinkles of gameplay footage and I think cinematic stuff, and it's hard to tell nowadays. But they it's a handcrafted quote from the developers in the video, handcrafted story-driven single-player campaign where you'll feel the weight of the rotting world pushing down on you, forcing you deeper into your claustrophobic nightmares.
So is it a continuation or a whole new story?
I feel like it is, because some of the story beats, the main character that you play as in the first one, named, I think it was called Hunter. That was his name.
I thought it was Nikolai, but I'm just being completely
That's a
ignorant.
good guess, because most Russian guys are named Nikolai.
Literally, I didn't want to say it, but I'm like, I saw he's like a Russian named Nikolai.
Yeah, there's probably a Nikolai in every Russian game that you ever played. So not a bad guess. No, his name is Hunter. He was the hero in the first game. And apparently, I think in the story, they said, he went out to go find his comrades or something like that. So he left the Metro.
Who do you play?
And then now apparently he's back.
So it's two different people then.
Yeah, I think the second one had a different guy.
Nikolai.
I feel like I should have studied this more. I feel like I should have studied.
Yeah, because in the second one, you end up with Homegirl, and then in the third one, she's like your wife or some shit.
Yeah, you're dating the general's. You're dating the general's daughter, man.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah.
Nice.
Artyom.
That's my boy, Artyom.
Artyom,
my boy, come here.
Yeah, my boy. Yes.
Yes, Artyom. Yes.
I was like, who was the guy's name? I felt like.
So in the new one, you are your homeboy from the first game, and you've come back.
No, the homeboy from the first game is now the Führer.
He's the fanatical leader.
He's the fanatical leader, the Führer.
He's gone rogue.
The new Metro. Yeah, so he's gone a little batshit.
No,
and your character is called the Stranger.
God, put him down, man.
No, put down. Yeah. The hunter needs to be hunted, brother.
Yeah. So, apparently, some more other fluff speak. It's basically building worlds with details that make a place believable. The kind of details that you don't notice on the surface, but you feel it immediately. You could definitely tell these are not like native English speakers. This development team is actually mostly from Belarus and Ukraine.
From Russia. Oh.
Yeah, from Ukraine. So they in the video
this game in the middle of a war.
Yeah. So in the video they talked about that, where they were like, sometimes during development we had to like shelter, in the basement. Sometimes we would lose power for days on end, so we would run completely on generators.
Hey, I mean, kudos for continuing to make that's crazy.
I know, no kidding.
That's crazy. Holy moly.
Yeah. So
well, I'm excited to try this game. If I can get Exodus, I'll try and get that again and then just like rip that. But yeah,
Exodus was good. I liked it. They opened the world up a little bit.
They really did. Like once you leave the metro, it's like a whole vast world that you can like get off the train in like the little area that you're in and just like free roam everywhere. It was sick. I loved it.
Yeah, I open zone, just like Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah, it was dope. It was really cool.
Yeah,
cool.
So Metro 2039 will be released this winter on PlayStation 5. Windows and Xbox Series X.
Boom,
so,
yummy.
I'm looking forward to it.
I am too.
And last bit of news, Fortnite's in trouble, guys.
Uh-oh.
Not enough people are playing Fortnite anymore.
Damn.
I used to.
What are we gonna do?
They'll be in trouble for a bit and then
make less money?
Yeah, and then
I guess they're gonna have to make less money.
And then they'll be like, "Hey guys, we're announcing Wave 2 of this collab," and everyone's like, "Fuck yes, dude!" And they're back at it, man. And that's
Just
literally
bring
how it
Goku
works.
back.
That all they have to do is sprinkle an anime character, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
it's like short-term gains. I feel like they bring you back for a little bit, and then you leave again, and they bring you back again, and then you leave for a little bit. That's interesting. So Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney announced that Fortnite and the Unreal Engine maker is laying off more than 1,000 employees. He said that it's due to a downturn in Fortnite engagement that started in 2025, which led to the company spending more cash than it was bringing in.
What?
Whoa.
So all these anime characters that they were probably paying royalties out to,
Shit, dog.
Yeah. We all thought Epic Games was just made of money. But
I think
oh, there you go.
How are they spending more than they're bringing in?
I don't know. This is a quote, I guess.
All right. Okay.
Credit? Do they have a credit card? Does Epic Games have a credit card? Do they need a credit card?
I don't know. I mean, how are you spending over, $1 billion adding anime characters to a game?
Right. But don't worry, though. If you're not, everybody, that means there are 1,000 hugely qualified workers entering the open job market now, thanks to Epic's high standards. And this is a tweet. I love this tweet. I'm reading it word for word.
He's such a horrible twat.
Yeah, he really is. And this cements it. He said in a tweet, in the coming days, and this tweet is still available. You can still search Twitter and you can still find this. In the coming days, employers will see a stream of resumes of once-in-a-lifetime quality folks.
Yeah.
An important thing to understand is that Epic never lowered our hiring standards as we grew. And the layoff wasn't a performance-based right-sizing, as companies call it nowadays. It's a sound bet that anyone with Epic Games on their resume is in the top few % of their discipline.
Cool.
Wow.
Are there 1,000 jobs out there?
Highly doubt it, because well, we've seen like a 35% reduction in the workforce. I think I don't know why 35% pops out at me, but it's a pretty significant number of people that got laid off over the last year.
I think last year it was like every other month. It was like the company's like, "We are sorry, but we are," and they're just like letting people go left, right, and center.
Yeah, studios closing left and right like crazy, and I mean that's what bugs me about this, because there's like significant investments in video games and trend setting and trying to be part of the trends that are just negatively impacting all these people, because it's like, yeah, we gambled wrong on the live service game. We gambled wrong on, whatever market that we're trying to kind of catch. Yeah, guess we got to shut it down.
Shut her down, brother.
Well, I mean, I suppose that was another minor note where I think they shut down. I don't know. We could roll this right into the PlayStation Spartacus news, but they shut down that multiplayer Last of Us game, and they were like 70% complete with that.
Oh, when did I miss that, or did we talk about that before?
I don't know if we did or not. I'm trying to. I mean, I know it's been a month since we last recorded. I feel, but I don't think we talked about that, because they just they were like 75% complete, and they were just like, nah, we're shutting it down.
Wow.
Yeah. And
nobody knows what they're doing.
They worked on it for a long time. They worked on it for at least 5-6 years when you think about it.
Because they shut down some other projects to be like, okay, I would just figured like, okay, we're really working on this Last of Us live service thing. We've gotten all the noise out of the way.
Yeah.
No,
which I think would have been a good bet. Last of Us is a pretty beloved, whether you love it or hate it, franchise. I think that one would have probably had some staying power compared to fucking Concord.
Post-apocalyptic live service game, sure.
Yeah.
Build your shitty house in the ruins of this area, build an outpost,
Build your shitty house, brother.
Yeah. Come on.
Go fight some mold, brother.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come
Let me
on.
blow up a moldy faced guy.
Let me warm
Yeah.
up some tea for you there, brother. Have a
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah.
Battle online with your friends.
I mean, I can't
I
say
have
that
no idea
sucks
what
or
kind of
not, but
I have no idea what kind of game it was. Like I said, I feel
Yeah.
like I should have studied that too. But what would it be?
What?
I mean, if you were to make a Last of Us
Fallout
multiplayer game,
76.
would it be
Yeah,
kind of like that resource management?
Essentially, it would be like you make a character and you survive, and that'd be it. And like
Okay.
I
You
could
got,
invite,
you got buddies.
yeah, and then like I would invite Luigi, and we'd have like, and we
Yeah.
would just go kill moldy face people, and then like
We got
I
camp.
and then yeah,
that we
and
hang
then
out at. We meet new people.
yeah, and then like we'd meet Stoy, and then we'd kill him and take his stuff.
Right.
Man.
Or we'd be like, dude, we got a camp back here, or Stoy kills both of us in our sleep and leaves.
With my friend Nikolai. With my friend Nikolai.
Yeah, Nikolai. He's
Nikolai.
always there.
Yeah. I just have a guy named Nikolai with me.
Yeah.
Speaks only 3 words in English.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, goodbye, and Coca-Cola.
And fuck you.
And fuck you.
That's funny.
Anyway, so that's really, I mean, I know it's been a month and there's I feel like not a lot has happened, but I feel this Fortnite one was kind of big because I think it's kind of showing that if all this live service stuff is being hit everywhere and Fortnite's hit, yeah, maybe we need to start kind of considering single player games being the king again.
I mean, I've come to that realization a long time ago that I am a single player person, and that's just that.
Yeah,
that's
just that.
Yeah. I'd rather sit in like a Discord call with someone playing another single player game and just like chit chat while I'm playing one than like then play a multiplayer game and try and sweat my dick off just to have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sue me.
No, it's everybody's got their preference,
Yeah.
but I think multiplayer live service games are a huge investment.
They're
and
hard.
unless you're one of the top 20% making 80% of the revenue, I don't think you're going to make that money back soon.
And even like playing them, it's like you have to like almost just log in every day just to like not get FOMO. And it's like, well, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's like why I stopped playing Fortnite in 2018. We got our win.
Mm-hmm.
And then, my homies were like, oh, we're playing. I was like, oh, I can't play tonight. I was like, well, I've been playing by myself so I can get like the dailies and weeklies and stuff. And I was like, what are those? And he like explained it. And I was like, I'm not doing any of that. That sounds terrible.
Yeah. Like every now and then me and my like friend will just boot up Fortnite and just like muck around for like at least like an hour and a half. And like we win, we lose, but we just sit in a call, we just play, and that's it. Right?
Yeah. And less people are doing that. Because that's what Fortnite's been for like the last 5 years.
Yeah. Unless you are like dedicated to like playing it daily, battle pass, skins, XYZ.
Yeah.
Right?
V-Bucks.
Yeah, V-Bucks.
I still never forget when I was playing
I
was playing Rainbow Six Siege a lot. I think that was probably the last multiplayer game that I really got into.
Yeah.
And I was playing Siege constantly. And the moment I saw, I think you could buy a helmet with cat ears on it, I was like, I'm out. I'm seeing the writing on the wall here. I'm getting out. Yeah. So anyway, that's it for news. What's happening in PlayStation news?
So I really just wanted to lessen this blow. We are PS5 increases. I love this note here that typically prices don't increase 5 years into a system's life cycle.
No, typically don't. They typically don't. Usually it's supposed to get cheaper.
PS5 going up $100.
You guys want to hear what they are down here?
Up here? Remember, we're below you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. You want to hear what they are here?
What you got?
So the normal one at EB Games sells for about $850, hovering on like nine something, if I'm not
Canadian
mistaken.
dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The digital is now like seven something. So after tax, about like 800.
Okay.
The pro before tax is like 1100.
Yeah.
Before
God.
tax, lady.
Oh my god.
Before tax, 11 something. After tax, another controller in a game easily hitting like 13, 14. Easily.
Because here it's up 100. The Pro is up $150 to $900 as compared to the 11, and the digital edition is up $100 to $600. What Series X is $650 as well.
Yeah, I would say this. The PlayStation 5 is now caught up to, I think, the Series X prices.
Yeah. I was out with my my little brother-in-law, and was like, okay, we're gonna get you a controller, we're gonna get you, a game or something. And he was like, get me a new Xbox Series X. And I was like, no, little man. Like that is.
I mean, that's it's probably. Oh, hopefully it's not going to get any more expensive. But what the standard Series X at $650, the Series X digital is $600. It's got no disk drive in it, obviously, and then the 2 terabyte Series X is $800. So,
Poof.
So it's more for me.
Poof. Woof.
Yeah. The PlayStation Portal though is an option now that it's got cloud streaming on it.
Even that's like here
$250.
It's like three something now.
Yeah,
man. Like that's still like, ugh. Like I'm glad I got my Switch 2 when it was like $450.
Yeah.
But I never imagined I would pay $450 for a Nintendo system. So
yeah, we just did that. We just did that last year. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I know I'm pretty sure I think I forgot to mention that too. I forgot to write that in Nintendo was suing the US government for the tariffs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Taking us, the people, to court. Nintendo's suing me. Oh my god, a dream.
Oh my god, they're so excited.
Oh yeah, no shit. That's
Boys,
right.
We made it. We made it.
Stoy, high five.
High five. Yeah. Great day to be an American.
We live in a terrible, terrible country.
Yes. Great day to be an American. Yeah, because of the tariffs. So they probably took a hit on those Switch 2 sales.
I'd be interested to see what arguments they make, because Nintendo doesn't do this unless they know they've got it.
Yeah, and I feel like generally when they prepare for a court case, they are prepared.
Oh yeah. So. If they sue you,
yeah,
like they know they've got it.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
Sorry, it feels like my camera's out of focus, I guess.
Yeah.
There we go. I think I'm getting better.
Anyway. But yeah, they're not Tim Sweeney where they're just like shooting from the hip, like I'm gonna kill Apple, and like
yeah, right. And you didn't, and we're gonna take on Steam, and you're not.
Almost. I mean, kind of did, because Apple was just like, no, we're not doing any of this.
Yeah, that's true. So anyway, yep, might as well buy. I mean, I would say might as well buy a gaming PC, but even RAM.
No.
SSD drives are going up in price. So.
Even that, like I still think the Steam Deck is not in stock, which is crazy.
I think the lowest one, I think you can still buy the higher end ones.
Last time I checked, they were all out, but I could be wrong.
Okay. It may be a good time to buy the cheapest Rogue Ally X, guys. The cheapest Xbox Rogue Ally.
Yeah,
How much is that running these days?
I thought they did a price drop to $600, I think, recently. The cheapest one. Yeah. So that may be. Yeah.
I mean, it's $50 cheaper than a Series X right there.
Yeah. At the Rogue, at the 16 gigabyte RAM, the 512 gigabyte, $600 right now.
I mean, Chad, Xbox is
Yeah.
As things are looking up for Chad, huh?
Okay,
Maybe
no
we'll
kidding.
see in a minute.
Hey, I'm just saying I can't wait till we get the Chad Xbox stuff because there's some cool things in the future for us.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel, I think.
The rare W.
Yes, exactly. We need a W, boys. We really do. What else we got?
Well, Bloodborne's getting an anime series. I thought I was gonna say animated anime, an actual anime series.
Oh, an animal like Sekiro. Like how Sekiro got one.
Sekiro did get an anime.
It did.
That's right.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then here we go.
It looks good.
I mean,
So
there was so an animated film has been announced, but YouTuber producer of the movie Sean Jacksepticeye. Well, why is there a little accent over the A there?
I don't know.
Sean.
Is that how the French say Sean?
Sean.
I don't know. I
Sean?
think it would be Jean. If it
Jean.
were French, it would be a J.
That's
It would be
fair,
Jean.
yeah.
So maybe it is Jean.
Perhaps
They don't. The N
I
is
don't know.
silent.
Maybe the A is a stylistic choice because the middle is Jacksepticeye.
Yeah.
McLaughlin, a very French name, has posted a video about it to his channel. The Bloodborne movie will be rated R. It would be a rated R animated feature. And Sanford Panich, the president of Sony Pictures Entertainment Motion Picture Group, described it as being very true to the fan favorite PS4 exclusive. But editorial note here, this is Ouija editorializing. Don't listen to anything a Sony Pictures Entertainment C-suite person ever says. Horrible track record with those people. Sorry.
Oh. Are you still mad about Madam Web?
I mean, I'm mad about the last 20 years of Sony Pictures output. Yeah, pretty much.
I do want my money back from Madam Web.
Oh,
So
you had to know.
I want
you had to know what you were walking into. Come on.
I didn't think it would be that bad. I was like, how can it be this bad?
Was it that bad?
It was bad. It was bad.
Okay.
And you guys know I don't hate anything.
Mm-hmm.
I generally give everything the benefit of the doubt.
You do. So for you to say this movie was shit is very surprising.
Yes, that's something.
Yeah.
That's saying something.
Yeah.
I walked out of that.
Had to be bad.
I walked out of that. It was like that was total shit. Like I was just bad.
So you stayed through the whole thing though.
Stayed for the whole thing. Well, I paid my money for it, so I feel like, well, if I'm gonna watch a plane crash, I might as well see the whole thing.
I mean, I got this popcorn, you know.
I've never walked out of a movie ever. I know some people that have. I knew a friend of mine that saw Welcome to Raccoon City, the more recent Resident Evil movie.
Yeah.
And he walked out of the theater. And I was like, I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
That mindset is like, if you pay for the movie and the snacks and the food, and halfway through you just go, fuck it. Like you just threw away like at least like $50.
Unless it's like, you know, like let's go home to bang. And it's like, okay, cool. Then like sure. But like, I don't know if I've ever like left a movie.
Like if I'm on a date and she goes, hey,
like,
can we go back
this is dumb.
And
like,
just,
come on, let's get out of here.
Can we go make a movie? I'd be like, let's.
Yeah.
All right, we're leaving Lord of the Rings, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why we were here in the first place.
Right.
Why we still
maybe like Gimli gets her on, you know? Like what's up here?
That's when you go home and cosplay. That's Gimli.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll just stay through the movie. I agree. I'm going to do everything. This is back to the Sony president. No, is this the Sony president
this is Jacksepticeye.
Sean Jacksepticeye McLaughlin.
Sean.
Jacksepticeye says, I'm going to do everything in my power to make this the best Bloodborne adaptation possible, he writes. Not only is it my favorite game ever. All right, sorry.
It's my favorite game ever made.
Not only is it my favorite game ever made, but I know how truly passionate the fans of this game are and how much hunger they have for more of it. I can't share much about the project right now, but man, does it feel good to let you all know it's happening. Yeah, sure.
So we got
Sure,
a
it's good.
Bloodborne animated movie and Elden Ring movie. Man, you Souls
And
people are eating.
and a series.
I feel
Though,
like we
is this
just
just a
turned into a
series or
movie
an anime
podcast.
movie?
This is an animated movie. That's what I gathered.
Okay, but Bloodborne is getting an anime series.
I thought it was an animated
bullet
film.
point top.
Did I say
Okay.
series? Yeah, I did. I did write series. Animated film.
Animated.
I'm just It's too late to
Okay.
change the text on this, but it's an animated film. My bad.
All right, I was like anime. Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
But all right, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, sure. Go Jacksepticeye. Make the best weird eldritch horror game you can, or movie you can.
I mean, I still imagine PlayStation fans want a Bloodborne 5 PS5.
Oh
upgrade.
God, the amount of
Yeah.
foaming at the mouth for some people.
Yeah.
It's still wild to me how it hasn't happened. Like, how has it not happened?
It just seems like why am I blanking on our great overlords Miyazaki
Nikolai
at FromSoft? It seems like FromSoft doesn't want to.
Yeah, but I feel it's got to be at least like between like FromSoft and Sony, right? I mean,
Yeah, I mean
Sony owns the rights to it.
Sony very much wants to, but
yeah,
Bloodborne.
I think FromSoft has enough ownership over that product.
Yeah,
and for whatever creative control they have over it, can say no if they want to.
If you were
Sorry,
to
go ahead, Andre.
no. If you were to redo Bloodborne for the PS5, like that's just free money that you're just like sitting on. And I'm not a big Souls person. The only Souls game I've beaten is Lies of P. But alas, like I know how big like Elden Ring and Bloodborne are. It's like Elden Ring, Dark Souls 3, and Bloodborne are like the trifecta of like the ultimate Souls game. But alas,
I in no way attach myself to anything he is saying about Soulsborne's games. I know nothing. No, go ahead. Sorry, I just wanted to make that perfectly clear.
I just feel like if you were to redo Bloodborne PS5, 60 frames, fresh new coat of paint, like you would print money so fast.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they bought Blue Point to do that.
And
we talked about that in the last episode.
Yeah.
We talked about that in the last episode because they came out saying we can do a remaster or a remake of some kind.
Yeah.
And it just seems like FromSoft just said no a few times and just kept saying no. We don't care to do that.
It's almost like you have companies and everyone being like, yo, we can do this. And FromSoft's like, I know. And they're like,
yeah,
okay. And FromSoft's like, is that like, what's your goal here? And they're like, what do you mean? What the fuck is the goal? Like, we can do this. And FromSoft's like, yeah, I know that. And it's like, okay, what do we do? It's like, what are we doing then? You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. I mean, do you guys want more money? People love your game.
Literally.
And they want more of it.
I don't know. I hope to one day it happens for you people. I just don't know if it will.
I hope so too. Like I said, I've played Bloodborne and I love the art style. I love the gameplay. Same thing. I am not a Souls fan at all, but I appreciated Bloodborne, and I really hope I get FOMO too because I feel like I'm missing out on all these games that everybody loves. But anyway,
I think you'll eventually. Sorry.
No, okay.
I just think they'll eventually
be like, okay,
do
fine.
It'll just be it. It'll be on a different system or something. Like
it'll be a Switch 2 exclusive.
No. I just
imagine
a different generation. Excuse me.
Yeah. I get it. So.
But yeah,
too. That oh my god, the
that
internet
would be hilarious.
Would riot.
Yeah. Chad Xbox here. Things are looking up for the Xbox. We may get some exclusives back. Who knows?
I heard about this. Yeah.
They're having They're having heavy talks.
Which is crazy to be like, hey, listen, we kind of fucked up. Like, it's crazy.
Right. Shit. Gears of War on a Halo on a PlayStation. What were we thinking?
Yeah, like,
God damn it.
Yeah, okay. Halo on a PlayStation.
Halo on Gears of War, fine.
That's a bit far.
Halo on a PlayStation.
Gears, I could see Gears going over there.
Yeah.
Well, that's epic, like that's Cliff Bleszinski. Who knows who Cliffy B is anymore? Like, just
I mean, I do.
Fine.
He was my late 20s, man.
Yeah, I know. Shout out to Shadow Complex, but like, like nobody. Cliff's been gone for like Cliff was gone before Fortnite.
Yeah. So, in a leaked memo by Asha Sharma, who was the new CEO of Xbox, she said, and quote, Game Pass is central to gaming value on Xbox. It is also clear that the current model isn't the final one. Short-term, Game Pass has become too expensive for players, so we need a better value equation. Long-term, we will evolve Game Pass into a more flexible system, which will take time to test and learn around.
Really?
I like personal experience.
Go ahead. You're flicking out over that camera.
Because like this past week, like I said, helped my little brother-in-law get new shit. I was like, hey, I'm gonna hook you up with like a year Game Pass too, or something like that. Like, we'll get we'll get that figured out when we get home. We get set up, and like, no, that's not how this works anymore. You don't get to a year of Game Pass anymore. It is. We talked about this before. I think it's monthly.
Yeah, it's monthly.
You might be able to go find a bundle out there somewhere on the internet, but I'm not going to drop, just to get a discount on it. I'm not going to drop like $200 and maybe not get something for it. It'd be a scam because it's just like, oh yeah, here it is. It's like a coupon or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you can get one month at a time. In order to get
someone
obviously.
Game Pass, it's insane now. It's not as easy. Expensive, certainly one thing, but it is not as easy to do as it used to be. It was very cut and dry before.
And I think this is where the story around Game Pass gets interesting because, just a few months ago, obviously Game Pass went up in price like $15, especially for the Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah,
it went up
$30
like
a month.
$30 a month now.
And no way to get like a slight deal on like pay this much less for 12 months.
Yeah, no kidding. So, former PlayStation boss, his name is Sean Layden. I forgot to add his name in the notes.
Okay.
He chimed in on this discussion about Game Pass and LinkedIn, and he said they are trying so hard to will this into health despite unfavorable diagnostics and a grim prognosis. A clarifying postmortem would do the entire industry some good. So it leads me to believe that I think a lot of people think that Game Pass should go away. And I feel he's right on this one. I think Game Pass, especially for new games, I would say at the very least 0 day one games.
I think that might be the right choice, if only because they went out and blew all of their money on Activision, and this is why
they saw how much money they lost on the last 2 Call of Duty games, because they came out on Game Pass day one, and they realized how much money they lost on that.
And it's just led to a completely different culture shift at Xbox, which had only really been the last few years of them buying up smaller systems, but like giving them money and letting them like do stuff and like kind of, and that's like always the promise that you get from like an EA or an Activision, but it turns out that they like EA just kneecaps you and disagrees with all of your decisions.
Well,
and Microsoft
publishers are like that.
Yeah, exactly. And like, they try and buy something and they can't strike twice because why aren't you doing it? And it's like, because you won't leave me alone.
Yeah. Andre, what did you have to
it
add?
seemed like Microsoft was actually going to be that kind of place until they bought Activision, and the scrutiny. Everyone came under scrutiny after that.
Mm-hmm. Andre, what were you going to add?
I was just about to say, to backpack off you guys talking about Game Pass. I've always thought Game Pass was gonna hurt the game because it was never gonna flourish. It was just like in the assembly line of Game Pass, and it didn't have its own upbringing, and it didn't have any sales. It was just like day one Game Pass, and it's like if you worked on that game, and it's like, oh, okay, now it's just on this. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I always thought, and me and some friends also thought that like Game Pass will never be sustainable.
No, it can't.
Yeah, like and as I said, like if you poured your heart and soul into a game, blah 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 blah, and then day one, get in line. It's like, oh, okay, cool. I'll just go fuck myself then. So
well, a lot of developers came out to say, they don't like if they publish a game day one on Game Pass, it's more publicity for them on other platforms. Obviously they make more money on PlayStation. They make more money on selling games on PC. Game Pass is just another avenue. Microsoft cuts them a check. I don't know. I don't think anybody really knows how the payout system works, but Microsoft probably cuts them a check and saying, hey, here's some money. We'll put it on Game Pass day one. And it's like, all right, thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
But, if the game would sell buco dollars, like imagine if Clear Obscure didn't say Game Pass day one, how much money would they have made on Xbox if they didn't make that deal?
So, yeah.
I don't know. Or would it have done worse if it wasn't on Game Pass? I guess I don't know. But I think
I don't know. Especially with a game like that is. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just think overall, I think the Game Pass model does need to change, and I think Asha is looking into it. So
I mean, it needs to change. I still think I do not find it to be a bad thing. Maybe unsustainable if it is this bloated.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like as a way to have, I don't know. I don't freak out as much about like, well, you don't actually own these games. I was like, well, you don't own any game. Like,
you can
say that like,
unless, you own the rights to play the game, especially if you play it digitally.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Like, not even really that. Like, no one owns any of this stuff anymore. Like, a lot of times we talk about that there's just a code in a box. Like, you don't have code anymore. You don't have actual game code. You can't run this thing in the apocalypse someday when someone hardwires a car battery and is like, look, I got the operating system going. Like, well, great. There's nothing on this
still
disc.
Play your old cartridge games. You can still play those old cartridges games.
Right. But... Going back to Andre's video. Yeah.
But I think, I said, I think the only way that I could see Game Pass moving forward would be have it be a good platform to breathe life into some older games, games that are 2-3 years old that are just, they made their money. Now they're just kind of, they're not making any money on these games that they're like 3 years old or something like that. So,
and then I get to play them.
Yeah. Give them a new lease on life on Game Pass. Yeah. A game comes out for 3 years, patched up, ready to go, running full speed. Yeah, sure. Fine. I'll play it and breathe some new life and maybe get a second wind for some players. I know there's a lot of talk about how a lot of people are coming out and saying Star Wars Outlaws was actually a good game, which I think it is. I'm one of those people.
I still want to play it.
Isn't Disney shutting that down?
No. Star Wars Outlaws, I think released a demo for it on the Switch too.
No, they had that demo before the game came. No, hang on. Before the Switch 2 version came out, I played it.
Okay. All right.
I played it. Yeah.
No, I thought Star Wars Outlaws 2 was good. It's just obviously a lot of the discourse was around female protagonist and she doesn't look hot as hell like the girl in Stellar Blade. It's like whatever, dude.
Gives a shit. Dude, that conversation for me nowadays, I'm like, you're an idiot. The minute you go,
you're checked out.
Oh my, yeah. the minute you go, well, it's a girl, I'm like, okay, this conversation's, I'm mentally done. You can keep going though. Like, I cannot stand it.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I guess to put a pin in this story, Asha responded to Sean Layden, the guy from PlayStation, said, "I would love to chat sometime." So I think Asha's got some ideas, probably wants to hear from some professionals. So this is what's making me think. This is what's making me think. Like, I think over the next year or two, we're going to see some big changes in Xbox, and it's got to be for the better.
It would be cool to see some things happen, because I'll be honest, I couldn't care about Xbox, but at one point in life I did. At one point in life,
care about Xbox. I care about Xbox.
I know.
I want them to succeed. God damn it! But for one, I think we alluded to it before we even talked about this. That there's heavy talks that they're going to bring exclusives back. You know, this conversation. They ditched the
crazy, in my opinion.
Yeah, they ditched the whole. Everything is an Xbox ad showcase, because they were like, nah, let's remove that let's remove that talk, and let's bring Xbox back to Xbox, you know?
Yeah.
So I think there's probably going to be a shift. I don't think it's going to, so maybe I'm fingers crossed. I'm hoping Gears of War E-Day will be exclusive? Xbox exclusive. God, I hope so.
Yeah.
God, I hope so. Speaking of which, this June 7th, 2026, we're going to be getting the Xbox Summer Showcase. So we're going to see probably a lot of what they're working on. Also, following that, there's going to be the Gears of War E-Day Showcase.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're probably going to see a lot of in-depth look at Fable, which I think we already got, but we're going to probably get more of it. Halo campaign involved. We're probably going to get, a good look into Forza again. There
you go. Now you got me back.
Yeah. I'm hoping for some other surprises. It'd be cool for some other surprises, like Blinks, the time traveling cat. That'd be cool.
That would be cool. Sure.
Give me the cat again.
Yeah, come on.
I'll buy an Xbox just for the cat.
Andre, I know that's on your wish list, man.
It really is. I love
it. It's on your bingo card every year.
I love that game.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just not impressed by, like, let's just redo the Halo single player campaign
a second time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, a third time too, because, like, that's the other thing about this is I trust the Master Chief Collection. The physics are perfect.
They're great.
To Halo 1. They nailed it. They haven't always done that. There are times where, like, things don't work the way Halo 1 works, and it's very jarring to see them in some of the remakes. But, like,
the Xbox, Halo,
I don't know if I trust this one to do it. So, like, why not just play
Halo is a 20-year-old game, so we're working on 20-year-old physics and stuff. But.
Fingers crossed.
I'm just like, why remake? If you're gonna do it again, why? Like, well, it's just a single player. It looks great. And it's like, it doesn't need to look great. It already plays amazing.
Yeah.
Why does that have to look great?
It's nostalgia baiting, obviously. I mean, they know they have a guaranteed fan base that will buy this game no matter what. They'll complain about it.
We don't know that. No, we don't know that anymore.
No, they'll complain about it. They'll be like, I can't believe I'm buying this shit again, but I'm buying it just because it's Halo, just because it's a new Halo. So,
and the last one launched without the ability to pick a level.
Yeah,
without
I know.
A level selector, man.
Didn't even launch with co-op. Co-op wasn't even on it. Yeah, that's anyway.
If there's one solid thing when I think of Halo, I think of me and a friend on a couch at the level select screen going, okay, what the fuck are we gonna do now?
Yeah,
what skulls do
like that's all I think of, and then killing a bunch and blowing a bunch of shit up. But like picking the oh god, should we? What do we want to do? Like, what are we gonna play now? Like,
so. Otherwise, the Gears of War E-Day showcase is going to be happening immediately following the showcase. Deeper into one of the games, it says coming out later this year, so it leads me to believe that it's actually going to be coming out this year. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Directly from the team behind the Gears franchise, the Coalition Studio. The E-Day Direct will take players into the start of Emergence Day, offering new details, gameplay, and insights about the hugely anticipated origin story to the Gears of War saga. This is from Matt Booty. I forget what his new role is in Xbox, But he also suggested that the E-Day showcase will be at least 30 minutes.
Matt Booty is the chief content
Chief
officer.
Content Officer. That was it. The CCO. I get it.
Yeah.
So
they're going to have a direct. Cool.
Yeah, pretty much. This summer, everyone's going to have one. PlayStation will have probably a big state of play. Nintendo will probably have a big one too.
They're better.
Yeah. I mean,
they've got some splaining to do.
Yeah, they got some rumors they need
to talk about.
Yeah, they got some rumors they need to address maybe sometime soon. I don't know.
Oh, Christ.
Anyway, so Ninfrendo, what have you got for us? Speaking of,
ladies and gentlemen, grab your shield, grab your fairy, come with me to the fucking Temple of Time. So much has happened. I sort of got like the past 2 weeks. I didn't even like where the hell to start. Well, for moviegoers,
I'm glad you're happy.
They're I want to preface by saying there have been a lot of things that have been leaked, rumored, however you want to classify it. I am in the mindset of I won't believe shit until like Nintendo posts it. So anyway,
I feel that's fair.
Yeah. So let's start off with, if you haven't lived under a rock, the wrapping of the Zelda movie has been happening. And someone on Instagram said, "Hey, I'm just gonna fucking hit this picture and post it on my Instagram, because why not? We're having a great time. I might be a little intoxicated. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just saying." The internet lost their mind because it was a clapper, the whole thing that you do in the whole movie set.
Action.
That thing. It had a concept of Link on it, and he immediately took it down, and he's like, "Fuck, I should have done that." But it's the internet, and the internet interneted. So
yep.
And it says umami.
It says umami. I don't understand. All I'm gonna say is that this Link looks very Twilight Princess-esque, and from the scene of the two kids, from the way that I can describe this picture is from the first picture of the two children in the field.
Do you guys want to know what umami actually means?
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's like
flavor
a taste
profile.
Yeah. The flavor profile. You should know. You're the cook. I should. Yeah. Why did I even bring it up?
Umami's good. You get mushrooms. You get a lot of umami from like mushrooms and earthy things.
Yeah. No. So
sorry, Audrey.
No. It's all good. So from the picture of the kid who's playing Link to this one, this Link looks like he's like, the princess calls me dad now type shit. Like homie has a cape. He looks like he's like, I'm not fucking asking you.
Because he tuxedo mask.
Literally, like he looks like he's like, I'm ready to just kill shit. Like it looks cool. It looks gritty. I
hope he doesn't talk.
I swear to God, if he talks, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
Stop it. He has to talk in this. How do you explain that in the game?
Okay,
how do you explain that in that movie?
There's gonna be a lot of people. It'll be fine.
No,
there'll be a lot of people.
No, he has to talk in this one.
I at least need a fucking Haya and a Kia.
He can be the murder puppy.
Yes, he could totally do that. But like, unless there's some like really big story element that Nintendo has to change in the lore to say the hero of time is a mute.
I think he will talk in this only because it's a movie, and like
yes, I know that's what I'm. Yeah,
and like he has to. Do I want him to? No, because Link. But
he doesn't need to. You don't have to do that at all. He can just be your dumb murder puppy.
He could. So, we have that. There's also a picture, that is it's I guess this person named Faith drew a picture. On the left, we have Zelda in her Breath of the Wild outfit with the bow, and then on the right, we have what look like Korok kids. The girl is holding what looks like a fairy. Homie in the middle looks like a Korok dude holding a little gem, a little green jewel, if you will.
Like Korok seed, yeah.
It looks like the green jewel that the Deku tree gives Link. We also have a set picture where it looks like they're in the Temple of Time. We got Feor symbol on the ground. People are like, well, the architectural structure here looks like the Temple of Time. I don't know. All right.
With the Temple of Time, yeah, but what does that mean?
Literally, like
it looks like the Temple of Time. Like, okay, where, when, which one, what? Like details. People like.
If I could shoot,
I see an upside down Sheikah thing, and I think that's it.
If I could throw a dart on the board, it looks like the room where Link puts all the jewels in the pedestal, and then the fucking door.
Okay,
that's the room I envision.
Where you pick up the Master Sword.
I wouldn't.
That's what that looked like to me.
It looks like the room before that for me.
Yeah.
Right. The main area of the Temple of Time.
Where you put all
Ocarina Temple.
Yeah.
I don't know if they are or should going to go with like an established story. I mean, I could easily see them like it's Zelda. You don't have.
I mean, how many times has this story
follow anything?
How many times in the Legend of Zelda lore has this story been retold?
I mean, like
Princess gets kidnapped because of the Triforce of Wisdom. Ganon, it's the same thing. Yeah. Hero of Time comes in, saves the day.
I mean,
like it's
story is my least favorite part of Zelda games.
Different locations, different little tiny stories, like here and there, but for the most part, the Zelda games are all the same.
Yeah, for the most part. I'm not going to say that there aren't good stories in Zelda games, but when I'm showing up to a Zelda game, that's like the least of my worries. Like Breath of the Wild, the story is my least favorite part of the game. It's fine. I don't mind. I like it kind of, whatever. But no, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for like weird puzzles and brain stuff and like a different kind of Metroidvania,
I'm here to play as the kid in the green fucking tunic, fight the weird dude for the princess. That's why I'm here. I don't know about
the weird pig boss. The weird pig boss.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'll give it. Tears of the Kingdom kind of had a good story, and I was like, right, like, I was like, okay, I'm kind of invested.
It's a good game,
like, right, yeah. So, but the world has kind of blown up, and they're like, holy shit, we're getting the hype for the Zelda movies going. And then we also got apparently it's also being filmed in like scenes. It was being filmed in the same scenes as Lord of the Rings or same set pieces,
same settings.
New Zealand, if I'm not mistaken. So that's cool.
So we'll see some familiar things.
Yeah. Again,
that's where Frodo did the thing.
I remember that. So it's currently scheduled for the global release of May 7th, 2027. Nintendo is co-funding the movie alongside Sony. Nintendo's Shigeru Miyamoto has worked with producer Avi Arad on the film, and Wes Ball is the director of The Maze Runner. So the weird thing is that it's going to be streamed exclusively on Netflix following its theatrical and home entertainment release.
Sure.
Windows. Yeah. Again,
I might actually watch it.
I like.
What?
Am I excited?
Wait, what?
What?
What did you say, Luigi?
I said I might actually watch it if it's free on Netflix.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, like, you might watch it all together.
Yeah, I might actually watch this movie now.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, no, absolutely zero desire. I'm not going to see Mario Galaxy till it's free.
Oh, okay.
I don't care.
I saw that opening night.
Whatever.
I took my son to that, and it was fun as hell.
Was it good?
Mario Galaxy was fine. Yeah.
He loved it. I swear to God, every scene he turned to me like, Dad, remember this in the game? And I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Dude.
He loved it. And I was like, half the time I'd be like watching him be like, oh my God, it's Mario. And I'd be like, yeah, dude, it's Mario. It was so much fun. I loved it.
I did hear. That sounds adorable.
I
did hear stories about like basically like when Star Fox was on screen, like all the dads in the theaters would go nuts, and all the kids would be like, "Who's that?"
I did. I was like, there he is.
That's cool.
That's how it was in the theater. I was like, hell yeah, there he is. I'm the oldest dude in this theater.
Heart.
Yeah,
my guy. Hey, look, dude. Hey, like the whole time, your son's the one going like this, and then
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the dads are like, hey, my little shit. Like, that's my guy right there.
When Fox came on, I like turned to my son and he was like, and I was like, there he is.
Exactly. There you go.
And when he's like, my name is Fox McCloud, and I fly in the Lilac system. All I do is barrel rolls and protect my friends. I was like, fuck yeah, you do. And I was like,
yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was dope.
Damn,
it
son.
was
said
really
barrel
cool.
rolls.
He did.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my
He said, yeah. Do a barrel roll.
I'm happy with my decision to not see this movie.
It was.
I mean,
it was,
like I said,
it was
it's fine. It's fine. Like,
I'm sure it's fine. You know,
it was fun.
I didn't make it all the way through the first one.
Oh,
I sort of gave up on that.
That's
eventually.
fair. But speaking of Star Fox,
speaking of
Star Fox, I was actually I didn't see this in there, and I was gonna actually bring it up, but now that it's here. So if anyone doesn't know who Nate the Hate is, he's like a known leaker of Nintendo things. You know, there's 100 of them. But this dude on his podcast just basically said, here is basically Nintendo's 2026. He said it's going to start, and I could be very wrong, so no one kill me. But he said it's going to start with a new Star Fox game. I think it's going to be announced, air quotes, this month, and it's going to be for summer. And there was a lot of other games, he said. But the biggest one that took, like, literally the amount of DMs I got and people being like, oh my God. So apparently the Ocarina of Time remake is happening at, like, the end of the year as, like, the holiday game for the Switch 2. And hold on to your nuts here. Apparently, I don't know if he said this, or if it's just a thing now, there's also a rumored Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Switch 2 console that's going to be coming out. That like people are thinking that it might be like gold, like how the old one, like how the first Zelda game cartridge was. I don't know, but all I know is that Star Fox is coming out. Apparently, it's visually stunning and it's on the rails like Star Fox 64. And then Ocarina of Time, people are thinking is like a Final Fantasy VII remake type shit. I don't know. Again, do I think these are all real? I don't know. Do I want them to be? I don't know. I'm just
it's
gonna
all I've heard.
It's
like for the last few months. This is
literally
these have been the consistent rumors.
Literally, and then it's come out that apparently Nintendo is like rage baiting, and they're like putting out fake things to wean out all the people that are doing this, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's got to be something because they said no Mario. They said the Mario game.
No 3D Mario, right?
Yeah, he said no 3D Mario until next year.
The big Mario. Yeah, the movie is the Mario this year.
Yeah,
for the Mario 40th. The movie is the Mario.
Makes sense. Yeah,
and I'm interested if we could go back to that Star Fox, like classic Star Fox style game, cool visuals, cool.
Yeah,
I'm looking for branching paths. I'm looking for dumb animals with a story.
Yeah.
I don't want
like
to get too melodramatic.
I would like multiple endings.
I beat Star Fox
exactly.
I beat Star Fox 64 for the first time like 2 nights ago.
Oh, really?
I'm dead serious. I was sitting here and I was randomly just like,
I'm taking Nintendo away from you. I'm taking Nintendo away.
Okay, please let me have it.
Yeah, okay, Luigi's got it now.
I was sitting here and I was just going through like the N64 thing, and I was like, you know what? Let's just play Star Fox. And I beat it. I beat it for the first time, and I was like, I feel weird. I'm like, I should have done this years
You
ago.
can beat it again, and then again and again and again, in different ways. And
everyone I've told this to, they're like, okay, now when you play it, you have to save Falco at this point, and then he takes you to this path. And I'm like, whoa. I was like, what do you mean it has like 16 endings? Yeah, you don't understand. And I was like, oh my God.
16 branching paths, brother.
Yeah.
Brother, keep playing.
Fuck out of that. Look, dude, there I was, 1997 in my nana's basement. Like I probably just blew the mic out on that one.
R.I.P. everybody's ears 2 times in this episode.
There I was. All right, 1997, whatever. Like I played that game for just a solid week, and like constantly and not only finding new paths, but then being like, okay, now I got to get better at this level, and I got to get back to this level. But they're so short, they're so quick. It's this bite size high score having kill count crushing, branching paths, dumb animal noise. Like, God, it's so good. It's such a great game.
It was really fun to play, and I can see how people are like, okay, now I got to jump back in, save Slippy at this point, let Falco die, and there's tons of different things, so I can definitely see. So I'm definitely gonna jump back into it. But yeah, the other night I beat it, and I was like, I feel like I should have done that like years ago, and I don't know why it's taking me so long.
The 3DS version is really good too, actually.
Yeah,
I've heard of
your 3DS.
Yeah. I've heard of this.
Yeah.
So
I go back and play it on the 3DS quite often, actually.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
So with all,
I mean, I have the
sorry.
Nintendo 64 version and everything, and I played it on the Switch and everything too. But I think the 3DS version I go back to every.
I think the reason
often.
I didn't play it is because back in the day it was like, and I could be very wrong about this. It was either you played Super Mario 64, Zelda, or Fox, and you just like ran with like one of them, and I just ran with Zelda, and that was it. So I liked all of them, but like I just ran with Zelda. But
all three of those characters, incidentally, I hate in Melee or in Smash.
Not surprising.
Can't stand them.
That's completely fair. So yeah, I don't know if these are gonna happen. I don't know, and like, do I want them to happen? It's hard because I don't know. These are such like monumental games to like revive all of a sudden. Star Fox I haven't heard about in fucking forever, and
Miyamoto hates it. So
since the Wii U, I mean, he's the one that killed Star Fox, not Assault, Star Fox Zero.
Yeah.
And how do you bring Platinum Games in to make your Star Fox game, and then all of a sudden like put like handcuffs on him and tell him you have to make the game this way?
This.
Yeah, my favorite Star Fox game is Star Fox Adventures, but that's a different story.
That's a much different story.
Yeah, I haven't even played that game.
It's so much fun
because to me it wasn't a Star Fox game. That's why
it was like a Zelda game, which is why I dove into it.
I know.
Yeah. It's a 2D point and click adventure game that you control in a 3D environment.
That's
an interesting way to describe it.
Yeah,
I can see it.
And the thing that weirds me out the most about it is because in a 2D point and click adventure game, getting from one corner of, say, the Maniac Mansion to the other isn't entirely difficult. Like, I just figured out what I need. I know where I need to bring this. Like, I got to go all the way down there.
Yeah.
When you want to take some friggin' planet egg or whatever the hell you've found in Star Fox Adventures and bring it back somewhere else, you don't just get to click through. You have to take a walk. You have to hike. So
I feel like you are actually describing what the premise of Star Fox Adventures is.
It's very long. A lot of the walking I didn't so much.
It was a long game.
It's such a weird game. I like it kind of, but I also am just like, no.
Yeah. So, and then besides Star Fox, it's I've said this once, I'll say it again. Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, especially that one, is like one of my favorite games. So, to hear that like it could potentially get like the Final Fantasy VII remake treatment, it's kind of nerve-wracking because it's like if you just like go off the beaten path like ever so slightly and you change something in this game, I don't know.
Who knows?
Like, oh my god, I don't know.
All of a sudden, Majora's Masks changes and Wind Waker changes.
The entire
butterfly effect.
Yeah,
butterfly effect. We're getting to a multiverse in the Legend of Zelda series. Oh god,
it would be cool, but I guess I don't want to believe it until Nintendo's like, look, we're fucking doing this. So like, strap up, and be ready for fucking the winter time.
I want to know who's making it.
That's
not
Grezzo.
Grezzo got to make Echoes of Wisdom, which Echoes of Wisdom, fucking love it. Great game.
People
who
think
were the guys that did who were the guys that did Monolith Soft, the guys that did the Xenoblade.
So people people think Monolith. How do you say their fucking name?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Monolith.
Yeah, people think they have their hand in it, and
they helped out a lot on Tears of the Kingdom.
They did.
And Breath of the Wild.
They did.
And
So people think they're gonna be helping, and like if you
Let 'em
were
do
to
it.
basically, if you were to take the Breath of the Wild like style, not like the art style, but like the gameplay, and just put it into Ocarina, and don't do anything else,
and just kill me now, like, because it's great.
and
I'll just that's I'm in heaven.
and don't do
We'll all
anything
die.
else,
Yeah.
I would literally give you my left kidney. Like
I've been saying this for like a year or so now, like ever since like we started hearing about this. Like,
yeah.
I want Ocarina of the Time, and it delights me to like, because some people are like really think that like Breath of the Wild ruined Zelda for them, and I'm just like, no, shut up. It's still it's
First
still
of all,
Zelda. Zelda's still
first of all,
here.
shut your mouth.
Let them do
Secondly,
it.
Yeah.
So like I want Wind of the Waker, and I want Twilight of the Princess, and not just to piss people off that they're like, no, but also because I think that would be interesting as fuck. Like,
it would be,
give me that.
Yeah, and like I have a YouTube idea that like I want to just sit and talk and give my 2 cents at, like, if they were to do it, what would they change? Like, for example, I would need Hyrule Field in that game to be so immersive. I would need that Hyrule Field to be completely changed, completely blown up. I would need that game to not just give me the light medallion, but for me to go, for that to be like another dungeon. I would need that to be like a whole new thing. I would need the combat.
Dig that code up. You know it's there. Find that dungeon.
I still want though that the Zora King to take 20 minutes to move out of the way just so you can get through that fucking cave.
25
that still has
minutes.
to be there. 25 that still has to be there. Unskippable.
Unless you find a way to like really prepare yourself and get some buffs and climb all the way up the massive Zora waterfall.
Stamina meter.
Yeah, or something like that. Like, dude, this is all I want.
Just take Breath of the Wild and just put it into Ocarina and don't do anything else. And that's
like, give me a paraglider even. Like, I'm fine with that. Like, you don't have to, but like, I wouldn't mind it.
I guess I wouldn't mind it either. When you're done from the when you're done off the volcano, you could just paraglide all the way down.
Yeah.
Just eat it, Kapor Gabor. Look what I got.
Yeah. Okay. So like
hoot, motherfucker.
It would be cool to just see what they could do. But again, like, all of these rumors, all of the leaks, all of the conversations I've had are cool, and I can sit here and speculate until my cup is full. But like, and you could look at me and yell at me that it's gonna happen, but until Nintendo is like strapped the fuck up, because in holiday 2026 you are reliving this game, I will not believe a word someone says. You could be the president and like tell me I talked to Nintendo, they're on the phone, it's happening.
My uncle works for Nintendo.
Literally, I don't care who you are until I see Nintendo today, a tweet, freaking something. I'm not gonna believe it because I just can't allow myself to be that excited.
Yeah, take every rumor with a grain of salt. Yeah. Anyway, boys, what have we been playing?
Oh my goodness.
Last month. Luigi, we'll start with you.
I played a little bit of For the King, but I can always talk about that because I'm sort of always kind of playing For the King.
For the Queen.
I'm interested to get into For the King 2 as well, but which is a tabletop kind of D&D sort of thing.
Okay.
Tabletop RPG. Like, you have 3 different characters and you're trying to keep them alive. It's very roguelike. It's very cruel. You are going to die and have to restart a lot, but it's a lot of fun to play with other people. But the thing I most wanted to discuss today, because I can talk about For the King like anytime, is I hung out with the same person. The game we ended up getting when we couldn't get Game Pass was Starfield.
Oh.
And he wanted to play. He's a big Fallout New Vegas fan, and Skyrim and Oblivion. So he's like, all right, let's get Starfield. And I'm like, cool, I'll hang out while you play Starfield. And so I'm into it. It's funny watching someone play a game completely differently than me. Just bull, like not bull in a china shop, but like, going straight ahead, like straight through the single player story.
Not exploring anything, not talking to anybody.
Exploring to some extent, like talking to the people that the game says, hey, make sure you talk to this person, or and sort of looking at the like tables for things to pilfer. But yeah, mostly just kind of mainlining the story. And the thing I found most weird and disconcerting about the story itself was, I don't know how much y'all know about Starfield.
I played and beat.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just like, when are we gonna get to be like, hey guys, I'm working with some guys that don't like you, to and because they really want to mess you up, and they think that I trust them, but I'm not down with their swerve, and I don't want to do that. There's no way to tell these people that. And is this the main story? Stoy, basically?
Pretty much.
Okay.
It's like, it's very heavily faction based.
I was like, maybe he just got off on like a really crazy side story, but yeah.
No, it's kind of weirdly faction based, because there is an overall lore that I feel like it's like kind of like end game content, so it's pretty spoiler ridden. If you haven't figured it out at this point, but it's like, most of the game's good content,
I'm gonna buy
is
this
like,
and play it for myself.
Yeah, honestly, most of the game's good content is like the faction stuff, where it's like, hey, these group of people don't like you. Hey, this person doesn't like you. Hey, this person doesn't like this person that is in your party. It's like kind of a little bit of that, and it's like, okay.
So I'm still pretty early on then, or he is still pretty early on. Yeah, because I'm just like, I was like, there's got to be a Mr. House moment, where like it all tumbles over. But at that point, the Mr. House moment for me was like, oh no, I've been locked into a decision that I am going to have to ride out for the end of the game. Am I okay with that? And this, I'm just like waiting to make a decision. I was like, let me tell these pirates that I'm like down with the pirate shit. Yeah. Like, I want them to know that, like, that they know that I know. Like, I don't want this to be a surprise. I'm fixing to ride with these people for like ever.
Yeah, there is like one particular mission, I think one mission arc, where it's like you're siding with space pirates or you're siding with space police. And I feel like that's a pretty significant story drift, where it's like, okay, this is going to decide, are you a space pirate or are you going to be kind of like a good guy, so to speak?
Well, I'm going to be a good guy, a pirate.
You got to be a good guy? Okay, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, the pirates, obviously.
Fuck the establishment.
Not going to be the military, no.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the, obviously like thinly coated U.S. military in this game. No, I'm not going to be that.
Yeah. No, you do what you do what you want, but yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I also was like, hey, young one, you should check out the Outer Worlds, because there's a lot of that going on in that game where, if you like New Vegas, little one, you should probably check out Outer Worlds 1 and 2. But I'm interested to hop into Starfield. Like, I know, like, I didn't really pay attention to a lot of the press and reception on it, because I was like, I'm already going to play this game. I like Fallout enough that I'm interested to see what they have. And especially once I saw the E3 presentation where like Todd was on stage and dude like in the game jetpacked up and gunned some dude down, and I was like, that's it, I'm done, I'm in. Like, that's it, like, we're good here.
Where's my copy?
I just saw some Anthem. Like, let me know when it's out. I'm here. So yeah, like I just eventually I was going to just get to a place where I just need the time to play it. But I think I'm in now. But I'll probably have a blast with it and be like, it's not as good as my favorite Fallout games. Where's my VATS?
All right. Yeah, you don't have that in this game.
Yeah. I have to be thinking on my feet.
Anything else you've been playing lately, or?
I mean, if we really want to talk about For the King, I can.
I feel like that. I feel like that's a whole podcast episode.
I mean, it's just fantastic.
Yeah.
You've got all the, like, your weapons work the same way. Like, this is an agility weapon, or this is a perception weapon, or this is a strength weapon. You know, it's so full of stuff. It's like such a, and, you know, I hate playing it alone because I make rush decisions, because especially because it's a roguelike, and you're like, oh, I can't wait to get to the late game. And if I have like a friend there, it'll be like, no, remember, like, this guy, you can't do that attack with that guy because this character has, you know, 4, you know, magic resistant points. Use the magic attack on the guy with the physical resistance points over here. Like, good call, friend of mine. Thank you. That was dumb. That sort of vibe. I'm into, you know, like I said before, I'm into co-op games, not necessarily live service games, but I like playing games cooperatively with friends.
Yeah,
but then I also like, you know, playing Fallout and reading every goddamn terminal on the map.
Reading all the lore.
Yeah, I like that's a good time to me. Fallout vaults are one of my favorite things in all of video games. They're cool little mystery boxes. You don't, you know, much the same way as Zelda Dungeon is a cool little mystery box, but there isn't a lot of like puzzle solving. There's sometimes in vaults, but it's more about the puzzle of the story, as, you know,
Finding
each
out what
terminal
happened.
lets you know a little bit more, and like, there's a green plant man, bang, don't know what that is. And then you read about why there's a green plant man and why there's a lot more green plant men downstairs, and it gets crazier and crazier, and yeah, that also very delicious to me. So I'm into single, and I like playing games with people. I like playing games alone, whatever.
Andre, what have you been playing? I feel like you and I are going to be talking about the same game.
Basically. The last episode, I believe I was playing Resident Evil. And I since then have beaten it 3 times.
Nice.
So the first time I was on standard, and then I took a break, and I was sitting here.
Obviously.
And I was, and then I was like, okay, like, what's next? So then I just got the itch, and even since beating it, I have this like itch. I'm like, fuck, nothing has hit the same. But my second playthrough, I did casual, no healing, no blood collecting, which is Grace's thing in order to like craft shit. So I couldn't craft anything. I couldn't heal. I found every item, every file, every raccoon statue, every safe, everything. And that gave me like a lot of points. And then I unlocked infinite ammo. And I unlocked infinite ammo and a couple other guns. I unlocked Grace's infinite knife, Freya's needle, which is like her submachine gun, Leon's RE2 outfit, which is dope as shit.
That's cool. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Get my boy dripping.
Oh fuck yeah. And a machine gun. And then I was like, so I'm always someone where once I beat an RE game, I'm like, cool, I'm done. That's it. Peace. I'm not one to usually replay a game. But this time, after I beat it the second time, I was sitting here and I was like, can I actually play this game on Insanity? And I was like, I don't know. And I said, fuck it. And I was like, let's roll. Let's do this. So I did. So I started it. And fuck, it was so much fun. The first bit when you're learning about like Grace's first part where you have to get the fuse and everything. It was hard, but I did it. It was when I got to Leon's first section in the streets. I sold every gun I had but the shotgun. The main guns I had were the shotgun, the Requiem, the subby, and the rifle, because you need all of them. And I remember that first sequence when I shot a zombie with the Requiem and then went ugh, and then charged me. I remember I paused the game and I was like, all right,
House of the Dead,
got it.
Like, what happened here?
so I had to like lock in with everything. So I instead just shot their legs and they were incapacitated, and I was like
There you
6.
go.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
but insanity is a very big glass cannon. Like, you can kill things easily, but if you get like hit by a zombie, you have like a sliver, like you could possibly die. Grace, anytime the girl would grab me, it was instant death. So, but I had so much fun. I beat it on story mode. I have a couple clips I'll put in the group chat. There was one clip where in the care center with Grace, there was a clip where I walk into a room and just blast like 4 zombies, and there was times where I'd be walking through the care center and it was quiet, and I'd be like, this is weird, like everyone's dead, like what do I what do I do? So, but I evidently I beat the game. I was really proud of myself because I'm like, I've never done this, so it's made me want to go back and like, can I beat 2 on insanity? Can I beat 4 on insanity? It's made me want to go back and like, can I be a big boy and beat the other games on the hardest difficulties? But alas, after I beat that, I bought Kenna Bridge of Spirits for the Switch 2. I've been playing
That's
that.
cool.
Never played it, always wanted to. So I bought that. Really fun game, really beautiful game. Graphics are fun. But then Pragmata has come out, and I am currently playing Pragmata, and it's very fun. The story is very interesting, but the combat, the hacking in the game, like you have to be so like locked into the hacking, because when you're in a room and there's like 1 or 2 androids, it's fine. But when you get into a room and you're surrounded and you have to fucking hack everything and not die and dodge this person while jumping, while hacking this person, and now that rope is there's so much going on that at one point I had to be like, okay, whoa, let's all just relax a bit. But it's fun.
Yeah, you have to have that ability to hack, like the multi-hack ability.
So
I feel like that definitely helps.
That's what I'm sitting here imagining.
Yeah, you can eventually get like certain buffs in the hacking where you can like multi-hack, you can like drain health from hacking, you can like freeze hacks, you can like overheat them, so then they like freeze and stagger, and then you can like shoot them super heavy. So far it's really good. I'm really interested to see where the story goes. It's a very dad simulator game where RE9 was like a mom simulator for Emily, and this one's a very dad sim for Diana. She's super cute. I'll fight an army for her if I have to. But
I will take out a whole space station full of robots.
I will run through a brick wall for Diana. I don't care who you are.
Yeah,
I'll fight anyone. She's really, there's I haven't gotten it yet, but there's so it's called REMs in the game, where it's like, what the fuck did I stand for again?
Real entity.
Something memories.
Yeah.
And they're like items that like you can bring to the shelter. It's like the hub, and then like Diana can play with it. And like, for example, you can bring like a skateboard, and she's like, this is like a piece of wood with wheels. And then she'll ask Hugh, like, Hugh, what did you do with this? And there's one where I guess you get like a super soaker. if you get it, she'll run around and be like, and then like she'll be like, Hugh, and she'll shoot Hugh, and he'll be like, and you'll fall to the ground, and she'll be like, yeah, I did it, and I'm like, I will fucking die for you. It's so cute. And then if you get the coloring thing, every like now and then, she'll be like, Hugh, wait, and she'll like sprint off and come back and be like, Hugh, I drew you a picture, and I'm like, oh God, you're so cute. It's super fun. I like it so far. Are you playing it too?
Yeah, I know. I'm playing it too.
Nice.
I logged in quite a few hours over the weekend, but
which area are you at?
I want to say, I think I just got to God, what was the big boss? I just beat the city, where you're in kind of like that replica of New York City. I was hanging around in there for a while, and I think after I beat that part, I went back, because you can go back to all the different areas that you beat to kind of like pick up a lot of stuff things, you may have missed.
Once you get power to like decompose the 3D
decompose, you
can just
that's why I did that, because I was like, I could go back to a lot of old places, and then even like once you get the ability to scan the map, because like you can go to your hub world and you can. Yeah, now it's like you can see everything. So it's like you're clicking that scan button like 10 seconds every 10 seconds. Like, did I miss anything here? Like, go into another room. Did I miss anything here? So now it's like you can see where you see where the treasure chests are, full of like new items, new skills, new upgradable points, or cubes, whatever they call those things. But so I went back and I kind of like cleaned up some stuff that I missed. And I think I moved a little bit forward since activating the communications tower, so to speak. But yeah, dude, honestly, this game is fun. Like, I didn't think I would like the whole hacking thing so much because you need to do that. You need to hack.
Oh my
god! Before shooting,
it's so necessary. It's so
it really
necessary.
is. Yeah, and you can make it as quick as you want. You can make it as complicated as you want. So if you're the type of person that wants to hack through the grid and like pass through all the different like functions in the grid in order to disable your enemy longer,
won't let me not go through all of them.
Yeah, so like it's like, oh, here's the pattern. And thankfully they slow down time during the game so you can actually do this, but sometimes it's not fast enough. Sometimes it's
I catch myself being like, I have tons of times, and then I get hit, and I'm like, oh shit, I have to. Oh my god.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like I'm sorry, I'm sorry. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so the I'm just having, I don't know, I've been having more fun with it than I thought I would. I was a little, I want to give the benefit of the doubt. I've always said I want new IPs out there. I want new games with new fresh ideas and stuff, and I'm always willing to give it a chance. And I was very skeptical. Looks kind of cool. Yeah, but I am definitely happy with. This is money well spent for me.
Yes. I agree. So, but other than that, am I playing anything else? Every now and then I'll play the Wind Waker just for shits and giggles. But great game. But Pragmata. Yeah, every now and then I'll boot up a random Zelda game and just get a hit of nostalgia, and they'll be good for like a couple months. But Pragmata is the big one.
Speaking of a hit of nostalgia, Luigi, I think you're going to be disappointed with me when I say what I've been playing.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I played Luigi's Mansion for the first time.
Ooh, okay,
yeah,
cool.
I picked up a physical copy of it a couple weeks ago at my game store, and I was like, you know what? I've never played Luigi's Mansion ever in my life. Never.
It's the best.
Not a single one. I know. So I was like, I feel like everybody talks about Luigi's Mansion. I feel like I should at least own it.
I will backpack off of you and say I tried it on the GameCube app on my Switch 2 like 2 months ago. Same thing for the first time, because I've also heard that like, oh my god, Luigi's Mansion. I'm like, what the fuck's so good about this dude's mansion? I was like,
yeah, I know, no kidding.
I was like, why is it so good? And I was playing it, and I was like, this is kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of fun. I get it.
It's good game. It's super fun. Yeah, it's really cool. Really cool mechanics, simple mechanics.
It's made me want to try 2 and 3 now.
Yeah, I think that's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna I think
play 3.
I'm gonna be at a retro games convention this coming weekend here in Milwaukee, and I think I'm gonna pick up 2 and 3 because I think 2 is for the 3DS, and 3 came out for the Switch.
2's. Don't worry about 2.
Do I need to know the stories?
2's not very good. No, not at all.
Okay, sick, perfect.
Not
okay. All right.
I didn't think different. One, I think one is my favorite. I think that it's the control scheme. It's the dual stick nature of it.
It's very janky. I won't lie.
It's janky, but like once you figure out what it wants, I mean, you have to use both sticks to do it.
Yeah.
But like when you're getting the optimal and like the ghost is moving around too, and you have to like kind of
like go with the ghost. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to keep up with it. Yeah.
You have to move Luigi while you're like doing stuff, and the more efficient you are at it, or the if you get the right angle, it's popping out bigger pearls. It's rewarding you for, I don't know. I find it more engaging than like 3 is fun, but everything has like its pattern, and I mean, it's always that way with Luigi's Mansion, but
there's
something about the dual stickness I really enjoy.
3 has, if I'm not mistaken, does 3 have Guigi?
Yes, it does, and I like Luigi.
Okay, I didn't know if it was 2 or 3 that had that.
Two is it's a portable game. It's meant to be played on like a bus. I don't know. I gave up on it pretty quickly. I was just like,
oh damn,
this is what I get for the year of Luigi. Like, I was thoroughly disappointed.
Okay, so 1, 3, and then 2 is the outlier. Got it.
Okay.
I enjoyed.
Otherwise, 3. I ended up.
Sorry, I just talked a bunch. Tell me.
No, that's okay. I thought, for as simple of a story as it is, and even just like you're going more into the match and further, and some of the kind of like little ghost stories, like you fight a ghost baby, that baby's dead, which is kind of wild.
Yeah, that baby was weird, and then I think
that baby was a boss battle.
Yeah, I beat it, and then I was like, oh, that baby's dead. That's weird.
That baby's dead.
Baby.
Yeah. Everybody in this match is dead. I think the interesting one was I think when you unlocked the ability for fire and you set that butler's candle on fire, and you have to I didn't realize this, but you got to follow him into his room, into his whatever, and then you can actually engage in the fight with him, so to speak.
There's a lot of times in the game where it doesn't tell you what, for example, the baby thing. It took me so long to activate the boss battle because I was like, what the fuck do I do in this room? And I couldn't leave, and I was like, I feel stupid because I don't know what to do in this room right now. And I won't lie, I had to Google it because I'm like, what do I do? And then when I Googled it, I was like, oh my God, that is so simple. And I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh my God. So I respect that it doesn't hold your hand and it just says, figure it out, go.
Keep in mind old games.
Box.
Yeah. Keep in mind open retro games like that. Older games didn't have continuous checkpoint systems or marks on your map to tell you where to go. There were a lot of times I'd be staring at the map and being like, where am I going next? What rooms
at your Game Boy
did I not explore?
Literally.
So, but besides that, I played Pragmata, and then I ended up I don't know if you guys Replaced. That was the other game I played.
That game looks. I played the demo on my Steam Deck. That game looks so sick,
dude. It runs so well.
I know it came out recently, and I was gonna buy it.
I think last week or the week before.
The demo was insanely sick. It looks so cool, so cool.
It runs so well. Where it shines is the combat.
Yeah.
The platforming sometimes can get very long-winded.
That's fair.
And I'm not saying that as cool. The art style is really cool. And the combat, the fighting, everything is just so top notch. It's a side-scrolling Batman Arkham,
literally,
series type of game.
Literally,
it's so fun to just
punch me first, I will do the rest.
Yeah. You walk into a room and all of a sudden there's 8 junkies standing around you ready to kick your ass, and you're like, feel bad for you guys.
I've been waiting for you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
2D, huh?
Yeah, but it's kind of almost I hate using that word HD 2D, where the backgrounds are highly detailed and the characters are 16-bit graphical style.
I'd argue 2D 3D in some areas.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I would say the backgrounds are 3D. The characters and everything 2D.
Yeah,
I mean, just the way you're describing, it's giving me what was that, the banana game?
Donkey Kong. I'm just kidding.
No,
My Friend Pedro.
Yeah, stuff like that where it's action 2D.
Yeah,
side-scrolling nonsense, score count stuff.
Yeah, and this game is fun. It's got a lot of side quest content, exploration events. It's got platforming segments that are, like I said, can get kind of long. I know there was, I think, one time where I was in a sewer and I had to climb up the walls, so I had to dodge steam vents. I had to dodge waterfalls. And there were times I'd be getting frustrated where I was I'd fuck up a jump and then I have to start back over again. And it's okay, this is annoying, but it's just part of the game. For me, it wasn't I thought less of the game. It's just like some of those segments can be kind of like,
This game sucks.
yeah. Or it's just like I don't know how to explain it. Where it's like, okay, this isn't my favorite part, but I'm still gonna play it because
it doesn't suck because I suck, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just like I just got to get through it, And sometimes you guys know, like you get impatient and you just want to like try to do it quickly, but
sometimes
you end up fucking it up even
all the
more,
time.
Yeah. So it's like, I just want to do this real quick. I want to get done with this and over with it. And like you find out you're not that good and you're not that fast. Or you can't do it.
And you're not that guy.
Yeah, you're not that guy.
No.
But yeah, so I'm playing that on PC. I'm playing that on my Rogue Ally, and it runs good on both. So
I'm gonna have to check that game out. I'm really
no, it's really good. It's really good. It's definitely worth your time. So, with that said, final thoughts for the episode. I want to know, what's your least favorite console that you own, that you've ever bought in your history? Like, a system that you got that kind of when you thought about it over the years, you were like, this system sucks. Or it's not your favorite.
Yeah.
It's your least favorite. So I feel like, Andre, I want to start maybe with you.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, putting you on the spot.
Off rip, if I could pinpoint one and be like, you were kind of the black sheep of the family.
Should I skip you and go to Luigi? I feel like Luigi's ready.
I've got some stuff to say.
Yeah. I have one, but like I don't want to say it because I feel bad. But like it didn't suck. It just didn't hit the same. It was the Wii.
The Wii?
Yeah.
Really?
It didn't suck. But like out of everything I've owned, I'm like, you just didn't hit all the nerves that the other ones did.
Yeah.
It was. I think it was just like the janky sensor. And like having to fucking sit here with the nunchuck, like some games were dope, and then the Wii U, we just took a shit on it. But like the Wii, it was good for its time. It was very experimental. But I mean, like when you roll with the titans of like the GameCube, the PS3, the 360, like like those are like the fucking the three horsemen. So the Wii was good. It wasn't my favorite. But I think it was the start of like, okay, we're on to something. The Wii walks so the Switch could run, essentially.
So the Wii U could run, yes.
Yeah.
So the Wii U could run. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I think I heard you say Switch. But
I meant to say, sorry.
I think you meant Wii U.
Yeah.
I think you meant the Wii U.
I meant to say, yes. Thank you. But yeah. It'd probably be the Wii. It'd be the Wii for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luigi, how about you?
I love me the Wii. See, so this is what I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think of what non-Nintendo systems I have owned, because I own all the Nintendo systems except for the Virtual Boy, so I can't say that. But like, I didn't even know the Virtual Boy existed till it was like gone. Like they missed Kid Me with that. I don't know how I missed that.
How dare they?
Yeah,
right. I just didn't even know about it. So so I was trying to think of like, I can't think of a Nintendo system that I just don't like.
It's hard because like all the other ones are really good.
I mean, it could be any system. It doesn't have to be a Nintendo system.
Yeah, I know it could be, because like that's what I have to,
Yeah.
If I'm going to talk about a Nintendo system, we'll start there first, because I am Nintendo boy, and have all of them, and I still have them in a box somewhere. It's not the Wii U. I love the Wii U. Wii U is one of my favorite Nintendo systems.
I honestly love the Wii U too.
They failed it. They absolutely destroyed all the goodwill that they could have done. But there are so many good, weird, interesting, fun, like in a room with other friends, games to play. Mario Maker on a Wii U plays completely different than Mario Maker on a Switch.
I think what they did with the Wii U, they did with the PSP. Like they were really onto something. And then they just like let it die, and I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
too bad.
But I don't think the PS.
I feel like that's more of the PS Vita.
The
Vita means life, and yes, the Vita should have gotten a little bit more of a fair shake. But so I think if I have to pick a Nintendo system that I dislike the most, it's probably the Game Boy Color. Too little, too late, half baked. and immediately did not get enough time to come together as a system, did not get enough time to hit its stride in that way that developers are able to learn how to exploit it and get, by the end, you have Mario 1 at the beginning of the NES, and you have Mario 3 at the end of the NES, and completely different and different looking games. And, you eventually learn what a system can do. And it never really got a chance to do that because then we got the Game Boy Advance. So I think if I had to pick a Nintendo system that is my least favorite I've ever owned, it's probably that. But then I also played a shitload of Mario Brothers Deluxe on it. Portable Mario 1. Are you kidding me? Come on.
That's cool.
But what are these? I can't say it's the Dreamcast. I own a Dreamcast. I own it to play Choo Choo Rocket. That's it. and I love it, and it's perfectly fine with me, and I think it's great. I can't say that. I guess I have every system. At one point, I had an Xbox. It was a friend's Xbox, but it basically belonged to me. It lived at my house. It had all of his music on it. And I used it to play NFL 2K5 or San Andreas, GTA San Andreas.
Sick.
Because both of those games let you use your hard drive full of music to listen to your own music while you were playing footballs and while you were hanging out with CJ.
Yeah.
And,
I remember that.
Yeah.
You could play racing games to your own soundtrack too as well.
It was great.
I remember
someone broke into
Forza.
that apartment and stole it, but
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
But it was great, but it was like my own little, GTA player basically. So I can't say that. And I think the only other one I can think of that I ever owned, like really actually owned that was mine, was my PS2 that I eventually got a decade later because I was sick of not being able to play GTA San Andreas.
Wait, PS2?
I got a PS2 in like 2013.
And that's a disappointing, the worst system in your list?
Probably. It's,
Really?
out of all of those, it's probably the one that I think is like my least favorite. The one I think is like, the worst looking, the worst performing.
The PS2?
Out of those three? Out of Xbox, GameCube, and
yes,
PS2?
That's true. I mean,
yeah, like,
Xbox
looking back on it.
Yeah, you're right.
Looking back on it, like, okay, so I was on a show like
PS2 had a good library. I don't know.
Sure. That's cool. Like, and I had friends that had a PS2 and I played, a lot of PS2 with friends. But if, I'm thinking like, I bought this thing for $20 because a used OG Xbox would have been a lot more. And those things are just like, Snickers wrappers. They're everywhere. Like whatever. They're all, you can find one on the ground for $20. So that was why I had it.
The PS2 had a lot of mascot games, like mascot character games, like
I didn't own any of those. I bought this specifically because I was missing GTA San Andreas in my life. I disliked 4. 3 might have been out at this point, or 5 might have been out at this point. And I was just like,
I think so.
I just want this goddamn game back in my life. I'm going to go to an EB Games. I'm going to spend $20. I'm going to buy a memory card, and I'm only going to use this thing to play San Andreas. And so, and you couldn't watch DVDs on it because someone who owned it before had put parental controls on it. So nothing would play, unless it was like PG or something. And so that's probably my least favorite console that I've ever bought because I haven't bought many that weren't Nintendo ones.
That's interesting.
If I have to stack it all up, I had less fun with the PS2 than I did with the OG Xbox.
I thought my worst system that I bought at the time was the GameCube. The only reason why I bought a GameCube was for Resident Evil games.
When
they said they were coming out with 3 exclusive Resident Evil games, Resident Evil 1 remake, Resident Evil 0, and Resident Evil 4, I was like, well, I'm getting a GameCube just solely for that reason.
Obviously.
I wasn't a Mario. I mean, I enjoyed Mario games. But at the time I didn't get Mario Sunshine. I didn't buy Wind Waker at the time. I did buy Star Fox Assault because I liked Star Fox 64.
Such a weak Star Fox, yeah.
I know Star Fox Assault was better than I thought it was better than Adventures. I wasn't interested in Adventures at all.
Yeah,
And then when they said, "Hey, we're making Star Fox Assault," which is more the bread and butter
what I
OG
wanted.
original. Yeah, that's what I wanted in the first place. So, yeah, that's why I, and I didn't have much of anything else. I think I bought other like kind of multi-platform games just to justify having a GameCube, but yeah, I didn't
Melee
support
did
it
so
at
much
all.
work.
Yeah, I bet it did, but
Melee put it on its back and said, "I'll care the rest."
People remember the GameCube finally because of Melee.
Yeah.
Melee did an incredible amount of the amount of time I put into Melee with my friends. Like I would be scared to look at it because it just carried that thing for so long. And
I'll bet it
didn't
did.
even realize.
I'll bet it did. I didn't even play that either. No. Yeah. So whatever.
Sorry, Andre. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, sorry. I was just for me, the Cube was Melee and Mario Sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even like my favorite 3D Mario game. It's fine. But even at the time, I was like, this is kind of not what I'm looking for. Like, I can't sell this to my friends.
Yeah.
I can bring my GameCube to the crash at my buddy's house night, and then kind of have it plugged in, and I wake up before everybody else, so I just put Mario on, and they're just like, "What the fuck are you playing, dude?" And I'm just like, "New Mario," and they're like, "Yeah, I've turned this shit off." And it's like, God damn it, man.
Where's Melee? You know what I mean?
No, not even that. These friends didn't give a fuck about that. Like, let's get Unreal Tournament back on, or let's get Halo back on, or whatever.
Oh, yeah, Halo with the homies was lit.
Nobody gave a fuck about GameCube. Above a certain age, Melee even like a lot of people. I was playing Melee with people a couple years younger than me. Because if you were in high school, no, dude, don't talk about the lunchbox.
All right,
literally.
But other than that, I think this is going to be another Nintendo system, the Super Nintendo. I only had 3 games for it in its history: Illusion of Gaia, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, and Super Metroid. I didn't really play anything else with it, so I was like, man, this is kind of a waste. Of course, I was a kid. I got the system for my birthday, but I was like, there's really nothing for me that I want to play on this system. Sega. Yeah, right. I was a Sega Genesis kid growing up. I had everything on the Sega.
It's cool. What do I want this gray, colorless box for?
Well, it was a kid's toy practically. Nintendo had that kind of kiddish, family friendly image of it, and the Sega Genesis was cool, edgy. It was black. There was, Mortal Kombat had blood in it and everything. So it's yeah. I mean, that's what I was more interested in. But
I was a little lucky that I also had a dad who grew up, in 80s PC culture. Taught me a lot about how the PC wars shook out. I learned a lot of history about that from him. And I had most of the console stuff down myself, but the crap. I don't remember where I was going with that.
But yeah, so I mean, admittedly,
we played Mortal Kombat on PC. Sorry, that was where I was going with that. And 95, 94, stuff like that. We're playing it on PC. With full blood and gore and everything. So yeah, I wasn't missing much on that. For me, it's just give me the Mario box. As a kid, is Mario going to be in it? That's cool. Is Mario not in it? Well, I'll think about it. If you give it to me, I'll probably get it. But if I have to spend money on it, I'll think about it.
Right. Other than that, I think we're just going to wrap it up here. So, I know there's a, I buy every system as it comes out. I don't know if I can justify the Switch 2 at this point. I mean, I gotta see some good games coming out this year to really justify it, but I'm still kind of waiting for the most part. But thanks for listening, guys. Like I said, be sure to check out our other podcasts on the Dogcast Network, like we talked about earlier. Special thanks to our Patreon supporters: Phil Wright, Brian Ward, Ryan Kristiniak, Kipper, Jordan Hoff, Phil Just Red Bear Phil, thanks Tyler, Justin Maley, Just Sonic, Spetsnaz, Ejot, Tony Pepperoni, and BG. Thank you so much for
Woo.
supporting the show. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for supporting
Let
us.
me kiss you all goodnight. Mwah.
Giving us the opportunity to just talk random stuff about video games and gloat over how we're going to be getting a Star Fox game this year, boys.
Get a
Fucking
Star Fox
good.
game. We're gonna get a teenage Zelda movie. It's
Yep.
gonna be great.
We're going to get a Gears of War game again this year. So
This time, and you know, like everyone will be back. We'll have John DiMaggio will be there. It'll be great.
Yep.
He was my brother.
Marcus and Dom will be coming back. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to.
Coming strong. Love a good Halo Reach game, but
Yep.
for Gears of War.
I loved Halo Reach actually.
God, it was so
Yeah, Halo
All right,
Reach is
thanks
fun.
guys. All right, bye.
Okay, get out of here. Go.
Bye.
Go
Bye.
give him a